This episode discusses some intense themes, including emotional abuse, suicidal ideation, and trauma. If you're sensitive to these topics or they feel too close to home, please take care of yourself and skip this one for now. And if you know someone else who is struggling, there is help. I'll include some resources down in the description below. Welcome to Lucid Confessions. I'm Kirsten Aaron, and here we dream out loud. This is a space for sharing the wild, beautiful, and sometimes chilling things that happen in our subconscious. Each week, I tell you one of my real dreams, no matter how strange or bizarre, and explore what it might mean, how it made me feel, and what it left behind. So come for the comfort and stay for the curiosity. If you dream vividly or wonder what your own dreams are trying to tell you, you're in the right space. Get cozy, light a candle if you must, and let's unlock the secrets of the subconscious, one confession at a time. In today's dream, this one felt like I stepped straight into a psychological thriller. It was elegant, disturbing, and strange, all in the right and wrong ways. Let me take you into it. This dream begins at an elegant party. Everything looked polished, and there was a room full of people in formal wear. There was soft music and glasses of red wine, and it should have felt glamorous. But instead, it felt off. That's when I met them, two women. Both of them had been in relationships with this one man, who was someone dark, controlling. And I walked into the room upstairs from the party to find them being held hostage. And they told me they couldn't leave, that this man wouldn't let them go. So I tried to help. But the more I got involved, the worse it got. This man broke a full bottle of wine. Glass shattered everywhere. Red wine seeping into the floor, just like blood. And he picked up the sharp shard and threatened one of the women, exclaiming that if the police came, he'd cut her throat. And the floor was scattered with broken glass, and I looked down at my feet to see that tiny pieces of glass had gotten stuck inside of my heels that I was wearing. And I kept trying to pull them out, but they were small, sharp, and stubborn, just like the pain of helping someone in a situation that's hurting you too. And eventually, we were all locked in the upstairs room, far away from the rest of the party. And then something horrifying happened. One of the women stepped towards the edge of the railing outside of the room, and she threatened to jump from it. Me and the other woman, we were just pleading with her, saying, "Don't do it, it's not worth it." And she was overwhelmed, and then she jumped. We thought she was gone, but after a moment, we saw her move. Her head lifted, her body started to shift, and she had survived. There was this strange sense of relief, like maybe things would turn around, until I find myself watching her attempt yet again to jump from the same exact place. And she survived again. And it was like, no matter how much she wanted to escape her pain, it's like it kept her trapped there. And the man returned, but this time with a child, who he locked away. And now there was an innocent soul in the mix. And for some reason I couldn't reach them. And I looked around the party from upstairs to see that everyone was still laughing, sipping wine, and making small talk, as if nothing strange was happening. As if the chaos upstairs didn't exist at all. Real NPC energy. Fake smiles, numb eyes, empty conversations, and I realized I was alone in trying to stop this madness. I had made it outside, and I didn't know what happened to the others. The dream just ended with that silence, with that wait. The dream had stayed with me, and it felt like it wasn't just about them. It was about the parts of us that get trapped by fear, by control, by pain that doesn't feel escapable. Sometimes trying to help others costs you pieces of yourself, and sometimes people can't leave, even when they want to, because trauma has wrapped itself around them too tightly, and the world just keeps partying, not noticing what's happening behind closed doors, not hearing the cries for help. But have you ever had a dream where you're trying to save someone, Or maybe you were actually the one trying to escape. Drop your story in the comments, whether it was scary, symbolic, or something you've never shared before. This is a safe space. Thank you for dreaming with me on Lucid Confessions today. If this episode hits something in your heart, subscribe and stay with me. Until next time, stay soft, stay curious, and never ignore the silence behind the music. Sweet dreams.